welcome, welcome once again. I am the Epic Party Guy, and this is Factorio. No, I don't want to stream on Discord. So, gonna start tackling that to-do list we made earlier on. Where did my here? Yeah, we're gonna build a wall and have the biters pay for it. But that's not what I want to do right now. What I want to do is, yeah, we already have this wall built and currently charged up with ammo. Yes, it's backed up. Good. Okay. Though I should, uh, finish my sentences if I possibly could. Um, I should go over there and drop a number of uh, drop a number of what's the word? Turrets. Yeah, those are the turret. Those are the. That's the word for it. Okay, fine. Wait a minute. Do I have any? No. So before I go, oh come on. Oh, is that everything? Okay, fine. Yeah, that's all the stone I have. All right, so that should be enough to easily reveal as much as possible here rather quickly. One day all these trees shall be gone. And the wooden menace shall be no more. So, Discord channel is open, Twitch channel is open. Come on in and chat as you wish. Okay. Right, these are all of the boxes. Just on a nice country ride. But the plan for tonight... Oh, here's some walls. Okay, so why'd I do that? Well, just watch. Get rid of all the ghosts. This will be so much easier when there are drones to do this. Oh, I miss the simplicity of having like 5 personal Roboport Mark IIs, personal fusion reactors. In the 5 Roboports only mean you can have 125 drones, but that's still that's more than you need, but you know. It allows for truly enormous blueprints. And having like 3 personal fusion reactors just means they all get charged up fairly nicely. Oops. Alright. Yeah, don't. Don't ride along the track. That's not a good plan. That's one of those bad plans, actually. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna restart in a second with the directional mod. Save. Save. Quit. Mods. Alright. Aircraft? Yes. That's an eventually thing. Atomic artillery? Yes! Big bags? I'm not gonna... Ooh, even distribution. I love it. I'll check it out another time. Where is... Vehicle snap. Confirm. There we go. Just a few quality of life mods. I just want to do. Alright. Yeah, so now y'all will see just how much easier this is. Like just randomly turning a little bit. It'll go to, I think, the 8 major directions, or either 8 or 16. Something like that. But, that's useful right there. Nice.
Well, at least he's consistent.
Oop. So that will send, yeah, that will send ammunition to all the turrets we just placed down. Yeah, like 50 yards or something, and we put down like 280, so, okay, so a good number of them. I'm used to setting a belt to go out there and do all that, but, you know, call me silly. Ah, bugger. Okay. So, what am I doing tonight? That is a good question. So one thing I would like to do is get coal here onto the, yeah, fulfill this one. Coal onto the belt. And that means what? No mineable resources. That's fine. No mineable resources. Good, these were meant to drain this. And any others? Any others? You are not. Excellent. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Yeah, because these are copper jacketed, whatever, steel tip bullets, and I don't know if that actually is how it works. Okay, and that's all of those started. Um, so, if we have, once we get coal onto the belt, I want this to be automatically going. That means, honestly, we should be having, um, oh, hello, hello, Darla welcome to the stream. Um, I was just talking about what to do with the science. And really, we should, first of all, be putting it into a big old chest. And I don't mean yours. So, we will do this to get those started. So yeah, we have iron, copper, and steel handling this side of things. That's all good. That is all well and good. We also need stone brick. We also need... Honestly, I could have the stone come down here. Move all this down a little further. Or over, like 4 units. Whatever. Because this is stone brick in the furnace. These move 30 items a second. One item produces one item every 1.6 seconds.
Yeah, the cat was trying to sit on your laptop.
Sorry, that was distracting me.
That's good. My dog will cry if she sees
Yeah.
a pedestrian walking by.
So 30
But
items
she wants to pet them.
a second,
She wants to pet everything that she sees.
produced one item every 1.6 seconds,
Yes.
is
Very funny.
48 furnaces. Factorio looks interesting. Yeah, it's. I mean, I kind of hate
She would like to meet you too.
to minimize it as 2D Dyson Sphere, but Dyson Sphere is 3D Factorio. Though that's not true. Satisfactory is 3D Factorio.
Yeah, it is nice that
Whatever.
she knows everyone, but
It's
her
a supply
tears
chain
cry, and
game.
it sounds like
It's
I'm
building a
hurting her
base.
really
It's
badly. And she's
all
just
that.
crying because she misses the
I
person.
made this little to-do list, but we have.
But so she's a little
It's
dramatic.
interesting that radars make
That she
pollution,
actually knows.
but yeah, radars to reveal the map, and I don't think I have any currently in sight. Any of the biters.
It's no fun.
Regardless, um, right. So I don't want to do a an ad hoc solution over there because eventually we're going to be upgrading all the red belts to blue belts, and I want it to work to still work there. So So we have this belt beginning right here. I don't know why I don't have a radar going. Do I have radars? Where's the radar?
That's good. What? I still didn't hear you, sorry.
All right. So now that I have this radar down,
Psychedelics?
I can now zoom
I've
in
never
from
tried them
anywhere on
before.
the
I'd
map
be willing to try them.
and always be able to see this area as if I'm right there. Oh, that's a little too far, too close. Okay, we're gonna be building a wall going up this way, capturing this copper ore. Um, and we're gonna have trains. Dolorosa says resource management type games can be very similar, but it's the nuances. It's in the nuances that they can matter a lot. That's true. And we're gonna have trains going from each of the resource patches, bring them
Yeah,
in
yeah.
to
At one point,
here.
I was considering like going to Oregon to
So I
um,
really wish
try mushrooms, but it didn't seem like
he
it
had
was going
stated, which
and
ones
had to
were
start
gonna
with
be
that.
what.
And
That
actually, what
is
happened
neither
is
here nor there.
earlier last
Because I'm
year,
actually playing
my
this
pal
multiplayer
wanted to go
Dolorosa
on
with
vacation with his
someone
friends,
else.
and then we
He's
met.
in um, either Norway. He's in Norway, um, and so we're only able to do it on the
Yeah,
weekends because of
pretty
the time
cool.
zone difference.
And we'll see.
Anyway,
I have a medical cannabis card right now, which is
and
another reason why I'm not allowed to own
he
guns,
made the original layout
because
for
I am
this.
admitting to using a federally illegal drug.
Um,
I'm sorry, what?
Ah, the land of Mentos. No, wait, that's Sweden. We'll see. We shall see.
No.
And the coal coming out that way
Right.
onto the belts.
That makes sense.
Ah,
Two CB now. Okay.
so yeah, spacing these out
Yay.
so that there's still 100% area coverage. However, god damn it. Oh, where are logistics spots when you need them?
Yeah. What? I don't know why, but your mic, like, it goes in and out sometimes, so I have trouble hearing you sometimes.
Okay, and we have a little manufacturing hub right here that just makes everything. So yeah, Factorio is
Sorry, I have to hear.
very similar in that it's resource management, supply chain building, and so on in order to climb this climb the tech tree.
2CB. No, I've never heard of it. Yes.
Sorry, in order to climb the tech tree, build a build a rocket and get off this rock.
Okay.
Get the hell off my planet. For some reason, it seems like it'd be easier to learn, but maybe it's my brain being very horizontal. Well, we also intentionally build horizontally.
Right.
If I could, aim the mouse, that'd be nice.
Nice. What about the issue with like hydration?
Yeah, so I'm also trying to pull up all of that resource vein in order to to clear it out so that we can make use of all the space. All this. Pointless.
Yeah. It's very unfortunate.
There we go. I figured, but it's harder to conceptualize with certain games if that makes sense. Maybe. Also surprised you left that opportunity for a dirty joke alone. You do understand me. This is true. It is rare for me to leave dirty jokes lie.
Yeah. What? Oh,
Alright, so I need
interesting.
Cole to go one, two, and three directions. Okay.
Right.
How many is this? 33? That is not a full belt. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. No worries.
Hazel, come here.
What's going on here? Low power.
Yeah, I'm getting my dog dressed. Gonna take.
Right. Because of the lack of coal. That's a thing. Thankfully, that doesn't depower the turrets. They're entirely self-powered.
Yeah, good talking to you. All right. Sounds good. Yeah. It was nice talking to you. Thanks. All right,
Do
bye.
do do do. Yeah, that's fine.
No, that was
I'll get to
someone I know
the
over
power
at
in a second.
Clover.
Um, and let's get a 3 to 3.
And good luck with that person.
Thank you.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck.
Save. Okay. Actually, no, I don't. I shouldn't do that. What I should do. Ah, I see. Okay, now they are all saying no power. Which is good, means they're all set up. They're all connected. Ah, damn it. That happens.
Hazel, come here.
course, there's no radar here. Oh, right. The radars aren't original.
Paul. Patriot Paul.
I can't check on the status of the power because there's...
Good Paul. Good Paul.
Okay. Oh, shit. Jesus. I swear I am a better driver in real life.
Paul. Good girl. Good Paul.
Okay. Oh, and we need more anyway. Okay, I'm turning long reach on soon. Pardon? 1020. Of those requires.
Yes.
10 of those. It's 2 to 1. What was I doing here? Okay. Yeah, this is actually not where you want electrical inserters. This is where you want burner inserters. So, let's make a few. Ah, I can barely see it through the smoke and haze. All right. Really? Why? Yes, I need an offshore pump. Even though I don't know why it's called an offshore pump. It is very pointedly a onshore pump. Okay. So close. All right. And there we go. 2, 3, 4. Yes. Ah, so we two as well. I'm sorry. I keep mentioning all these mods that I just miss so much. I just miss them so much. Okay. I can see needing to set alarms to stop playing this game. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just say that I had 1,500 hours in this game before I really realized where I was. Wait, what? Whatever. Alright, so we have... Damn it. Yes. There we go. Alright, there we go. That's just crazy. So, that's all going on. Yep, that's happening. No, man. Oh no. Achievement unlocked. It stinks and they don't like it. Trigger an alien attack by pollution. Where? Where? Okay, not here. Yeah, so say hi to your first biter, Dolorosa. It's dead. But yeah. So this red cloud here is pollution. And it's made by progress. You smell that? Smells like progress. Anyway, so we have um all these miners, all these factories, all these foundries and smelters, kicking out pollution, and it aggravates the aliens. Really, we are the evil alien invader. They are the local natives, and yeah, we're just the rampaging eco terrorists. Ooh, crude oil, love it. All right, and before I go claim this oil in the name of um, America, I am going to. Well, I was going to try to get um, coal and stone brick onto the belt so that military science could be started. And that would get us things like flamethrowers, rocket launchers, better bullets, faster guns, bigger grenades. Oh, and combat robots that shoot things for us. But really, the weird thing is that the pollution makes makes the biters stronger. They make them bigger. So like they're mutating, I guess. Going kind of, Godzilla. Ugh, I don't know, man. All right. Ah, that's not good. The pollution's making them Hulk out. Ah, maybe. And yeah, there are three types of there are four types of enemies in this game. There's the native biters, there's trees, there's cliffs, and there's power brownouts. Yep, that's how that works. All right, so and here I had a blueprint for all this. I didn't recalculate everything. So well, okay. So these are making grenades. Grenades are made with iron and coal, even though really not, but whatever. Um, Meaning they're coming in on this line here, here, here. Okay. Oh, I see how I can do this. There we go. Up, down, into here, and out onto here. And now I can, also just pick up grenades, which is pretty cool. Alright. So, we now have grenades to throw at people. That's pretty cool. I don't know why I had these assembling machines in my pockets, but okay. Alright, get rid of those. And we already have one that's out. Which is good, because again, I want to. Wow. Okay. I should have put the patch richness up a little bit. Yeah, but because we also have this patch right here of coal. But the whole idea is to mine out right here. These train stations will come in, provide 8 belts. Sorry, 4 belts per. 4 belts per train. It'll be like one for iron, copper, coal. Iron, copper, coal, and stone to start. Yeah, like iron, copper, coal, stone, and oil. Here. In 1 to 4, meaning 1 train engine to 4 cargo wagons. Apply. Here. Yeah, iron, copper, coal. And the next one is in 1 to 4 stone. And oh, yeah. So here. This is all where Factorio really shines. Way over Satisfactory as far as I know. Way over Dyson Sphere, definitely. But the circuits and the logic networks that are available. It is fantastic. Okay, where's the stone brick I had here? Because I don't need that. I just try to keep that nice and trim. So that's gonna pull in that way. And now we need yeah. Now we will need the because we're gonna have all the smelters from here down and up once we can clear out these cliffs. But for now, I need more stone furnaces.
Hello.
I might as well hold on to
How
those.
much do I love you?
One second. 1 second, chat. Well, everyone, proof that my wife loves me and wishes to see me fat.
I brought you food.
Not only food,
Delicious.
pot roast fries. It's amazing.
It's more delicious than it looks.
They already looked at whatever.
Okay.
Oh. All right.
I didn't think you had the camera on through your shirt though.
It's angled.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just having a topless streaming night.
I mean, it technically is.
Yeah.
Yeah, on these larger builds, I do wear tees.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lord. Just, as you're walking by, just do a little bit.
Yeah, that's how we get you.
Just a little bit. Anyway. Do I have
Give me your face.
stone furnaces? I don't have stone furnaces being made. Shit.
Give me your face.
What? Oh. You're weird.
Uh-huh. Anybody
stone...
hanging out with you?
Dollar Rosa's online.
Okay, hello. I am exhausted. I'm gonna go lie down.
Now see, normally I have stone and stone brick like this on coming into the mall, or even here onto the belt, just normally, a half line of stone and a half line of stone brick. What is going on here? Okay, yeah. I know exactly what's going on. All the shenanigans are going on. I mean, if you want to play together, I think I have an extra key of this. Maybe. I'm sure 100 of these is overkill, but oh well. And if nothing else, my wife doesn't play it anymore, and she's got it, so we can probably work it out. Work spat out, maybe? I don't know. Alright, we're soon gonna need to... And that just because it's just a good idea to usually be making ammunition. Okay, I can put some of this steel back. Yeah. You don't want to be a bother. I mean, it's only like $20, I think. Okay, this is wrong. Yeah, I realized it. I realize now this was done in a silly way. Oh, you know what I can be making? Grenades. um. Okay, so that's all of these added together. That overflows from what goes to the okay. Now this will prioritize all of the coal being mined to go up through this way through that splitter, and this way through this splitter. Oh, and this way through this splitter. Okay. And that goes directly um, to the boilers and the pumps. Pumping out the water into the boilers. The boiler boils it into steam. The steam goes into the steam engines. Hmm. All right. Oh, crap. What was next? All right. So this whole stupid ass ad hoc thing. Okay. Okay, that's enough out of you. Oh. Okay, that's a good number of walls. Let me grab those. Definitely gonna need those. No, I wanted the damaged one. Thank you. Oh, stop trying to be helpful. Alright. So yeah, these are doing their own thing. And see, this is why the this is why trees are an enemy, especially when you're in a vehicle. Do I have grenades yet? Ah, dang it. Alright. Okay. Screw this. Grenades now! You'll see why grenades in a second. Alright, so we want to get belts from here to here. Best, quickest way? Oh yeah! Ha ha! We've got explosives! Ha ha! Kaboom! Anyway, that's enough Warcraft quotes. And I've run out of belts. Of course. That's a common thing. Bell running. So, Darla Rosa, any questions about the game so far? Yes, but I can't make words right now like my brain is mush. That is perfectly okay. 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 Would this be terribly wrong? Possibly. if I change this over, this does not need steel, that does not need stone, this does not need stone. Yeah. Basically a line of steel, maybe. Um, and then like a line of well, no, because we don't need a full line of stone or a full line of stone brick. Hmm. Alright, but what I can do for now is go over to where I've been making grenades. Oh, Delarosa says, I'll probably bombard you when my brain is not mush. That's fine. Oh, that is more fun than it should be. Of course, now I have to repair all the things that got caught in the blasts. Okay, so why'd I do that? Other than it's fun. Because I'm going to be putting a belt of stone brick up here. Now, later on in the game, it is possible to get logistics drones and construction drones, because I can English, that will automatically repair things uh, for you while, without you being there. Oh, good, they can heal. Good. I don't have to slaughter them just yet. They are allowed a continued existence. Nope. See, the red belts are faster than the yellow belts. Hmm. Nom. what is that? ASMR when it's when you can hear shit like that. Wait, that's wrong. Because I need 3 in the middle. Now this is going to be a weird design, so bear with me and I'll explain the method to this madness. And this isn't going to be a huge build because it's not needed. What? Ugh, you're weird. What? Damn it. Sort of ASMR. Okay. Okay. Mm, these are even better when they're nice and hot. So, let's get you up the cliff. Damn it! Oh no. Okay. You going up the cliff. And now we have science. For science! So basically, once so what I'm what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have now that we have a little bit of that going, I can focus on getting the oil cracking, and that'll be on Saturday. That'll be either Saturday morning Eastern Standard Time, or Sunday when Odin will be joining, and we'll be plundering the oil right here, getting oil processing going, and blue science being made. And getting all that going will really launch us forward. Why? Because blue science, part of that is. Oh, Lord, I am so sorry. Blue science is all about the chemicals. So what that does is, with the chemicals on top of the automation science and the logistics science going, that means that we get robotics. That means we get logistics robots. We get the logistics network going. We get a whole new tier of military. We get tanks once we get both blue and black, both chemical science and military science going. And that's just fantastic. As well as personal laser defenses. That's nice. Robots are dope. Yup. As well as very nice energy shields. But yeah, we get, with just chemical science, we get lasers, we get better trains, we get better military, we get uranium. And yes, uranium leads to nuclear power, leads to the bomb. And eventually, what it all comes into is launching a friggin' rocket. Launching a rocket, getting space science, and that just leads to all the infinite techs. And it's great. But what I should do...
Are you knocking at somebody?
I mean, because...
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Alright. So Odin will handle the train stations. I should get the wall going and starting to be built. You know, like just huge amounts of, just manually truck over a whole loads of ammunition. Where's the train? Ah, yes. Why is it not sending it back? This should send it back so that it's loading it up. That'll be something for Odin to look into, because he's the train guy between the two of us. I'm okay with acknowledging that. So what should I be doing? I should be getting the wall going. And a bit of... I mean, I can take out this nest while it's still relatively small. That. So yeah, Dollar Rosa, you'll be able to... Let's do some military excursions. Do I want damage plus 20%? or speed plus 20%. Let's do damage first. And then speed. Oh, we can do another level of that. That's good. Okay, there's the car. Because repair packs are always helpful. Intrigues me so far. Excellent. Alright. So let's go say hi to the neighbors, shall we? And yes, I can throw grenades out of the car. I love it. Alright. Ready for your first look at the aliens? Oh god, they're horrible. So ugly, they're hideous. Oh, that's not nice to say. He's just a donkey. Oh, Lord. Alright, save game. So, I have a machine gun here in the vehicle. I have grenades that I'm gonna throw. And I have some turrets. I'm gonna make as a fallback base. And I'm gonna save. Oh, they noticed me. Haha. Oh god. Of course, you can't repair it from the inside. So. But yeah, so running into a single boulder or a single tree when you're being chased by a crowd like this very easily means death.
Other ball.
Easter eggs for everyone. Do y'all like pineapple? Here's some pineapples. Y'all like apples? How do you like them apples? Okay, I'm mixing my metaphors here. Metaphors? References? References. Oh god, I am almost dead. Yeah, I gotta keep the pressure up because they heal. Nice. And that's one down. Now let me get this one. If I were really prudent, I would have moved my fallback base up, but this is a smaller one, and it looks like they're not making as big of biters. Oh shit. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. A single boulder. Whew. Yep, that's the vehicle. That's the car gone. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I think last stream there was one time where I was wanting to clear out one of the boulders that was like right next to their base so I could keep doing this. And so I was literally shooting at... Ooh, those things have good range. It's hard to tell what's... Well, thankfully I think I've got all the hives. The things making the running critters. I think I killed all of those. So... It's just the spitters. But yeah, right now I'm holding fish in my hand. And that is like the health pack. There we go. Whew. God damn. Is there a... Yeah. R.I.P. car. Oh, wow. There are craters where the grenades hit. I love it. Alright, so. Delete. Alright. I'll leave those here. Yeah, they're well equipped. Fish is healing for me as well, but maybe that's because I'm the human equivalent of an otter. Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna explore a little bit the old-fashioned way. Because if we're wanting this wall to come straight up, ooh, that's a big-ass hive. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, but where's the coast? There we go. Alright. So that's mapped now. Fishing, fishing. And hilariously enough, you can, when you get logistics bots, you can tell them to go pick up the fish. It's hilarious. Okay. So we're gonna bring the wall up from here to these cliffs and then back over. I want to say I really want the water to come this way over, so it's just a simple straight line going up, north south. But I kind of get the feeling this curves back on itself. And sadly, there are no boats in the vanilla game. There are definitely boats and aircraft in with mods. And I do have the aircraft mod in here. However, it's yeah, there were a lot of walls and turrets in the car. That got exploded. Yeah, so I have the aircraft mod set up or active here. Actually, you know what? Save to let's try this again. Yeah, so we've got the medium biters, small biters, medium spitters, and small spitters. to contend with that'll chase after the car. And those four get produced by those boil-looking buildings. And as you would imagine, yes, the stronger explosives research really does help, of course. As well as, just walking up with a nuke. Back settings. Where's the brightness? Because y'all can't see anything. I'm just noticing that. Back. There we go. There's also a mod hilariously called Are You Afraid of the Dark? Which just ups the brightness. That sort of thing.
Basically, leave it. Good girl, good, leave it. Good girl, Paisley.
Yeah, so those worms and the spitters they aim where you're going to be if you continue in the linear direction you're going. So that, hence the serpentine. Serpentine, Babu, serpentine! Yes! Ha! Oh no! I am totally cheating. And I am perfectly okay with that. Running, running, running. Oh Lord, that was close. Oh. And we're good. Whew. I've got to remember. Okay. Retreat, retreat. Whew. Nice. God damn it. Alright, so I've got all the hives. Yes, don't hit anything with a health. God damn it! Yeah. Yeah, I saw those boulders. I almost hit. Nope, didn't happen. No one saw that. So with the, with the machine gun, you just need to point in a general direction and it'll auto target for you. And I really wish it did the same thing with grenades, even if they would, detonate. God. Okay. All right. So I think this is going to be the last try, and whatever the outcome happens here. Okay, that was very quick. This is going to be the last run. And either we go with um, the best run between this one or my first one, which I'm really sure is still saved. I don't know, man. All right. Whew. First of all, that was close because of these. Secondly, that was close because I almost triggered the neighboring nest. Oh man. This will be the last one. No, wait, this will be the last one. No, wait. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of the case. And I really want to play Alpha Centauri after watching this for some reason. I mean, that just shows you're a woman of class and good taste. But we already know that because you're watching this stream. Alrighty, and there we have okay. You delete. Save. Multiplayer. Okay. So this is a very nice copper patch right here. Oh shit. See, I don't want to lead them back to anything. Okay, let's see if I can do a little advanced scouting without massively triggering a horde of biters. See, your car can bulldoze its way through a forest. Very slowly and very... Tanks are way better. They have a lower top speed, but a lot more inertia. Oh crap, that is gonna be too close. You're gonna chase me. No? Well, okay. I'm okay with this. Uh-oh. Shit! Shit. Hi, glow in the dark. Yeah, see, I called it. I called it. It curves back in on itself. And now, question is, do we come up and cut over here, or cut over here? Well, let's find out. First of all, let's not be silly. Always keep yourself prepared. Okay, sneak around there. Ooh, that is directly into an nest, isn't it? Okay. What is this, Italy right here? Huh. See, coming across here? Okay. Yeah, this isn't the worst idea. Okay. Okay. So if we come up this way and come across here, that'll secure this copper, this coal, this coal, this stone, this uranium. Here, I'll have to go on foot for a little bit. Ooh. Extra copper. Oh, shit. Hi, Tiny Base. Hi, Biter Base. I completely didn't see because you were blended into the copper. Oh, man. That was almost really shit. Having to redo that. Oh, Lord. Having to, you know, climb all the way up to get my shit. Alright. Okay. Not bad, not bad. No! Reverse! Reverse! Not that way. Alright. See what the neighbors up this way would be like. What's that on the... Ooh. Little patch patches of crude oil. Interesting. Shit. Whew. Okay, so why did I clear out all this? In case I need a quick escape. Yes, I'm horrible. Oh my god. That was almost really bad. Very true, my taste is high class, top shelf shit. Well then. Okay, that was good. That was a good little clear out. Ooh. Oh, that's a nice looking iron patch. I think with like a single upgrade to the grenades, to the grenade damage, a single grenade will take out like any tree. So yeah, all right. We are getting a bit far from where we'll be able to claim at the moment. Let me get this patch mapped. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh god. All right.
Good. Do you want to do a trick for a treat?
Oh, that was a cliff.
Leave it. No. Leave it. Leave it.
Let's not risk getting closer to them. This is already way too close. Because I'm kind of in escape mode. This is a really shitty escape mode. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's what we'll do right here. We'll make use of these cliffs here to help funnel like turret here, turret here, turret here, going across. Ooh, because yeah, we want this oil. Um, I need to just be able to draw or something.
Good focus. Good focus. Good focus. Good focus.
There. To do, to do. You delete. You delete.
Good girl.
There. I mean, honestly, we could probably grab all of this, use all of these cliffs, and come down and over to help grab this iron, but we don't need that. We don't need that. Um, but no, we'll just make use of this little section here. We'll leave this uranium alone, especially because we're not even close to being able to process uranium at the moment. And when we are, we have this. And down here. And that's almost 11 million uranium that we can do a lot with at first. That iron is tempting. We need a lot of iron. However, I think this iron would be more tempting, as well as right there. Well, 5 million versus 36 million. Oof. Anyway. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, that'll grab this copper for us, and that will help. That will keep us for a little bit. Not forever. Not, wonderfully so. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Damn boulder. Alright. Ah, damn it. Ooh, 406. That is enough to get this research done. Great. What? Oh, right. Because I didn't want to risk. I didn't want to risk all that. So. There we go. Okay. Alright, what are we looking at here? So, we can research flamethrower. That's always fun. Laser turrets once we have blue science. That's amazing. Landmines, rockets, energy shield equipment, energy weapons damage. That's just wonderful. Okay, so I've got that simple thing down.
Good girl, Paisley. Good focus. Good focus. Good focus.
Yes, I know how horrible this is. I don't care. This is just temporary. Damn it. Okay. So what is our production on science there? 8.2 a minute. That's all right. Well, more so to the point, what's our consumption? Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, okay. That'll get that all nice and producing. Hmm.
Hello? What focus music? Okay. Okay.
Oh, you know what?
Good girl.
There. This, the only focus of this is to be a place for this, for the military science to go and wait. And it does not risk interfering with the rest of the belts here. And I put this one here so that I didn't have an odd number of those in my inventory, because that would be either it would either get stored elsewhere or eternally be a problem. Yeah, so the way that so there are 6 colors of science. Yeah. 6 colors of science. 7. There are actually 7. Yeah, 7 if you include space, and you really should. So how do you have all 7 colors being put into labs at the same time? Well, you do something similar to this. In that you have one space in between each row, and I'm just gonna do these 6 to demonstrate. To do. I'm sorry, this is running into the live things. So let me just shove it over this way. So it's mostly like this. then over here, you have something like this to handle labs this way. Going that way. So you have half a belt, 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 half a belt. There's 6. Then you have on the inside of these, like that. So you have, for example, red and green, blue and black, gold and purple coming in. And this inserter pulls from here, this inserter pulls from this belt, this one from this belt, and the reverse over here. And yeah. Or, you know, you could have these 1 and 2, and it's that's just style. This is the basic design. You have the space science coming in up along the inner things, and the inserters here go from the inner rows out. I don't. How many you have out depends on you. I mean, I've had whole fields where it's just the inserters. You know, it's like a field of resistors. It looks like a field of resistors. That might just be the electrical engineering exercises I was doing. Because my teachers were crazy. And they convinced me not to go into electrical engineering. With crazy exercises like that. So, that's what this is going to look like eventually. But right now, we're only dealing with four colors. Red and green, and we're going to have blue and black coming in. But we're not going to keep it over here. Once we get blue science going, blue science allows for the wonderful, wonderful technology. Well, okay, no. Green science allows for the wonderful, wonderful technology of cliff explosives. However, you make cliff explosives from explosives. You make explosives from coal and sulfur and water. But coal and sulfur. Sulfur is made from water and petroleum gas. And petroleum gas is made from oil. And we have not done oil yet. Yeah, so without any research bonuses, which I don't think I have going just yet. Oh. Okay. Plus 50%. Sure, why not? Wherever that came from. So these 10 labs are functioning as 15. This research consumes 300 of these every 60 every 60 seconds. So that and this is, you know, this 300 divided by 15 is 20. So that's 20 minutes. But we're not going to stick around for that. We do not need to. But yeah, once we get cliff explosives being made. Oh god, do we need cliff explosives being made? Say goodbye to all of these. Anything here? I don't think there's anything here. But yeah. And we will then clear out all of here. Get proper smelter arrays. Okay, no. Sorry. First thing we do, cliffs are gone. Second thing we do, use the blueprints I have, which produce the same at the same speed as this blueprint, to make red science, green science, and blue science. And red, green, blue science, and then those will be outputting onto the bus. The bus goes over and down to labs. Why labs over here? To get them away from here, so that we can have the proper amount of smelting going on, the proper amount of furnaces going on. That's gonna reach like from up here to down here, because this is like a half line. This is the right number of steel furnaces for a yellow belt, and we're going to be making red belts. Red belts go at twice the speed of yellow belts. So, twice the length here, goes from here to here, and that's one for each line. And right now, we have 4 lines of iron, 4 lines of copper. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the because yeah, steel is like twice the width, kind of. So to have 4, 4, and 2, that. And even then, for a full line of steel, that takes 10 lines. Sorry, for 2 full lines of steel, that takes 10 lines of iron. So this right here is a bit limiting, actually. What's going to happen is I've seen it, final stage belts where it's going to be. I really should turn down the cliffs. Where it's like 4 sets of 4 for the iron, 3 or 4 sets of copper for the copper. And then you got steel, you got stone brick, you got coal, you got plastic, you got a whole bunch of stuff. Dollar Rosa says, gotta get ready for bed. This is a solid stream. Thank you for that. Have a good night. I should be getting to bed as well, because I'm an old man and I have work in the morning. But I got a lot done. We got a lot done tonight. Started to automate military science in our very spaghetti-ish way. In my spaghetti-ish way. I only wish that we could queue up the sigh, that we could queue things up. Oh right, and having sulfur on the belt is not a bad idea. sulfur because that's needed here in explosives, which should be made um, in the mall, as well as for blue science. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Ah, yes, Spidertron. That will be in the late game and amazing. Oh, but once we get artillery going, oh, fighters beware. So, this whole setup will do for us for this research. For now. Hmm. Yep, that's what I should have done. Because of the damage for grenades. All right. Let's save this here. Save. And count our lucky stars that the biters from the deep have not found us. Oh. I don't know, man. But yeah, um, once we get oil pumping, and once we get oil pumping, we'll need sulfur, we'll need plastic, we'll need red circuits, we'll need batteries, we'll need everything. That's going to be a whole thing in of itself, getting into chemicals. That's that's weird right there. Oh, and we can reach over and just grab those. Ooh, and grab these. Nice. What would be hilarious is reaching over here and getting a getting an artillery right here. An artillery and a radar right here, and just you know armed by armed by logistics drone, and we're good.
Excuse me.
So right here, up, 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 up. Use these cliffs over, cut across, and we're good. So that's gonna be the stream for tonight, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. And until next time, keep on partying.